Did a video recently on the Burger King bankruptcies. Hundreds of stores have been closing. There's been even more closures since we made that video, but I'll post the link to it above. Now, the pandemic was tough on a lot of franchises. Even McDonald's closed over 400 stores over the last 3 years. And the latest big name entering the bankruptcy game is Hardees. Now, in case you're wondering, opening a Hardees location is going to set you back between 1.2 to 2.1 million. And the median EBITDAR, which for those of you who don't know is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization, and restructuring or rent, that is over an average of $246,000 throughout their entire system. But as we're going to see today, despite some operators making a whole lot of money, some are going bankrupt. It was Summit Restaurant Holdings. That was one of Hardee's largest franchisees. They declared bankruptcy last Thursday. Summit at one point was running 145 restaurants over 8 states, but they recently shut down 39 stores. Summit is part of Capstone Restaurant Group. They run 225 restaurants in 16 states that include Hardees and Carl's Jr. Summit currently owns $22 million to Cadence Bank, plus interest. It owes $6 million in royalties and advertising payments to CKE Restaurant. That is the parent company of Hardees and Carl's Jr. It's also likely that back rent is due, as well as other amounts to vendors, but those amounts we do not know of. According to court documents, Summit attributes the bankruptcy to declining foot traffic and revenue without a decrease in rental obligations, debt, and other liabilities. Apparently, some of their locations were still turning a profit, but the non-profitable locations dragged the entire company down. Now, before declaring bankruptcy, Summit entered an asset purchase agreement with a stalking horse bidder. Now, if you've never heard of the term stalking horse, it's basically the first bid on the assets of a bankrupt company that sets the minimum price for all future bidders. Other bidders can now enter in to the bidding process, but not go below the price of the stalking horse. And see, now you know what EBITDAR is and stalking horse. This channel is a hotbed of information. Please like and subscribe. And this bankruptcy follows other big names like Burger King operators Tom King. They had 90 units shut down. Meridian had 120 units shut down, and multi-unit Popeyes operator Premier Kings, who closed multiple locations. Now, what you seldom hear about are these single unit operators that sunk their life savings into a franchise and went out of business. And these closures are not going to be the last we hear of, most certainly. But the positive news is when restaurants go out of business locally, it can leave a gap in a region that drives business to the remaining restaurants. So those that continue to stay open, it actually can help. And the reality is we are seeing many food franchises out there that pivoted during the pandemic and are actually doing better today. So it is not all bad news going forward. Burger King bankruptcy, that link is down below. Our franchise education playlist is above. And if you need expert help finding a franchise, call Franchise City Brokers. That link also above. Thank you for watching.